For those that have been with the channel over a year, I'm finally getting around to burning this pile, and the reason is because I'm going to put a building right here, equipment shed essentially, and I need to get this all burnt out and cleared off and leveled and all that good stuff. But today we're going right back to the little genius. That's right. And we're going to talk about these Coulters. I took one off. We'll talk about where they need to be set. Stay tuned. And I did want to clarify, everyone was like, oh, you need a 4-bottom. Well, I got a 4-bottom. This is a 411 Plow. I bought this last year at the auction. It even has the original how-to sticker on there. It's telling you to plow with 1238 tires. Yeah, I'm going to put 1238 tires on, you know, a 656 or a 560. Not going to happen in my lifetime. But anyways, for those of you that have been with the channel, you know about this. Some don't. Okay, so here we go. We have a problem up front here. This has been out a little bit. This isn't even really the problem. The problem is this, okay? This must have broke or something, and then they just fish plated it. But when they did it, they didn't make sure it was straight. So it comes down just like this and curves up. And then this goes in. So it makes these sides uneven, and when I back into it with the fast hitch, it doesn't hook up right. I don't know. I thought about trying to pick it up and ram it the back end of the plow a little bit into, like, say, a tree or something, just to try to get it on there. But then I'm wondering, if I do that, can I get it off of there? I don't know. Missing the trail wheel assembly, assuming there was one on there at one time. Not the end of the world by any means. Does have a lot of the pieces with it, matching Coulters. I mean, it is a nice plow other than that issue up front here. And yeah, okay. I was going to say this whole assembly comes off because it bolts right here, but then again, it's welded there. I suppose you could cut it. I'm not that ambitious. I know there will be more 4-bottom plows coming up at different auctions whenever the auctions start up again. Who knows? You know, I don't know. I was looking at WTC auction, and there's no sign of life at any place, whether it's Chesley's, WTC's, or anywhere. Anybody knows any auctions going on semi-locally? Oh, look, we got the International Blue there. I guess that's how it was painted. But this would have been fun to plow with. It's just that, like I say, without backing the fast hitch into it and ramming the damn thing into a tree and pounding it into my fast hitch, potentially destroying it, it's just not going to roll. So that's that, and that's probably why it ended up at the auction to begin with. But I do have several parts on here, I can tell you that much. All right, and as I said, I've got this Coulter off here, and I was watching a video the other day of another Farmall guy, and he didn't have any. He'd redone one of these little genius plows, and he didn't have any Coulters on it at all. And my comment to him was, you know, no Coulters, question mark. And pretty much what I've concluded just in plowing over the years and stuff, you can get away with not having these as long as you're not going through a lot of trash. If you're going through trash, you're not going to get away with not having these. I guarantee it. Now, to adjust these, I like a big Coulter. I wouldn't want one any smaller than this. And, you know, I like them cutting, you know, 2-3 inches maybe, mid spot. You can see this has got some dirt on the hub itself. That's not generally a good sign. That means I was plowing too deep for the setting of the Coulter, or the Coulter wasn't set right for the depth of the plow. So I got two choices. I can either raise this up and re-level it, because I've got it on 2 and 6, so I could go 4 and like 8 and match these, which I may do, or just raise Coulters and adjust when you get to the field. And that's just all some of the basic tweaking These are carriage bolts, and I did order some more. Those are 5/8 by 5.5 inch. I do have some coming. They're 6 inch, but that's fine. That'll work. When this Coulter goes back on, I'll adjust it about 1/4 of an inch inside. I guess let's just call that the point, and whatnot. But depth-wise, it just depends on how deep you're plowing. And I got dirt and mud on both these hubs, so yeah, that's something you definitely want to look at. And we're going to go out and try to run this without a front Coulter and ground that I think will work fine, and then turn around and maybe go through a little trash and see how that works. I am going to raise these up a little bit. Like I say, I'm on 2 right there. I'm going to probably go to like 4, and then drop that other one to like 8, and then I should be level. And I think I'll get away with not running Coulters. So here we go. Here we grow. So what we're going to do is, you can see here there's no trash. This is just like last year's field that got worked. And up ahead here, there's tall goldenrod stalks standing. And we're going to come through that without the Coulter. And I think back here we're fine. I went 4 and 7. So if I have to adjust one lower, then I will. But yeah, that's where we're at. Look at the doves busting out of here. There they go. I've never dove hunted. I heard the meat's real good. You got to have some kind of a stupid migratory bird stamp, which I don't agree with, considering I feed them all winter. Long ways from being a migratory bird. Bird is a word. Yeah, and there we go. In the furrow. You can see I'm still going probably a good 6 inches down. If I had a dollar bill, I'd stick it down there and show you. A dollar bill is about 6 inches long. All right, and with that 4 and 7 adjustment, I'm talking notches, we're going down about 2 inches. I could actually go a little deeper and be absolutely safe. I got at least another inch or 2 on those before I'd have to adjust the Coulters. But the way they're set right now, I am not dissatisfied at all. I should say that one, because I took the other one off to see how it would do. Go right on the edge of this water here. It looks worse than what it is. Ground's actually pretty solid. That wasn't too bad. Good way to dry it out, that's for sure. you got the one Coulter running true, all you got to do once you get the one set is get the other one on there at the same height. There's some mud there. Well, there's a first. I plowed under a tripod. I'm sure it'll come up in discing. Not in one piece, of course. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you at the next video.